Hi there, I'm the pharmacist. I see you wrote prescriptions for colchicine and celecoxib. I'm assuming you just had a gout flare-up, is that correct?
Yes, it was the first one, really painful. My doctor said food may have been a trigger, but he didn't specifically mention what foods to avoid.
I'm sorry to hear that. Gout can be very painful, and it's true that certain foods and drinks can play a big role in triggering flare-ups.
Okay, what kinds of foods should I be careful with?
So that's a great question. In our bodies and in many foods, we have chemicals called purines. These get broken down into uric acid, and when there's too much, it can form crystals in your joints. This is what causes the pain and inflammation in gout.
Oh, so it's not just the food.
Exactly. Your body produces purines naturally, but some foods and drinks are especially high in purines, and those can raise your uric acid levels by a lot. So here are the main foods and drinks to avoid or limit. So things like red meat, which are your beefs, lambs, and pork. Seafood, especially the oily fish like sardines and mackerels. Shellfish like prawns and crabs. And alcohol, especially beer and spirits, which are high in purines.
I do drink a lot of beer.
Yeah, it's definitely worth switching to water more often. Keeping well hydrated helps flush out the uric acid in your body. So aim for about 1 to 1.5 liters a day.
Okay, what about soft drinks?
So drinks, especially those with added sugars like fructose, can also raise your uric acid levels. And same goes with some fruit juices, sport drinks, and energy drinks. So it's better to eat whole fruit. They're still good for your health. Just avoid sugary versions in bottles and cans.
Okay, so avoid sugary drinks and stick to real fruit. Got it.
Exactly right. One more thing to think about is foods high in omega-3 fats. Some studies suggest they can help reduce the risk of repeated gout attacks, and they're also great for your general heart health.
I thought fish was bad. Should I take omega-3 supplements instead?
So, current research shows that omega-3 supplements alone are not very effective in preventing gout flares. But some fish, like salmon, are a good source of omega-3, and they're also not too high in purines. So that's a good option. And you can also get omega-3 from nuts like walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds.
Okay, that makes sense. Thanks for explaining it all.
And also, here's a great gout and diet info sheet from Arthritis Australia. It breaks down the key foods to eat and avoid in a simple and easy to follow format. It is also available in several languages if you need it. So best to also speak to a dietitian for the best advice on diet.
That sounds really helpful. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Let me know if you have any further questions about your diet or your medicine.